Crescent Bay in Maine was a small coastal town where thick fog covered the cliffs every night and the streets felt empty and quiet. People didn't like talking about the old Vandermeer house, an abandoned building near the sea, because everyone knew something bad had happened there long ago, and they said a wedding had turned into a tragedy, and since then, something still waited there. Alex Mercer, a 22-year-old student from Boston, came to Crescent Bay to study old haunted places, and although he had heard stories about the cemetery near the Vandermeer house, he didn't really believe in ghosts. One evening he went there to explore, and while walking through the cemetery he saw a broken stone arch near a grave, with old dead flowers hanging from it, and the soil under it looking darker than the rest. It felt strange, but Alex ignored it and went back. That night, while sitting in his room, Alex heard soft footsteps outside his window, like someone slowly walking on the ground. And when he looked outside, he saw a woman in a white wedding dress moving through the fog with her face hidden, and before he could understand anything, she disappeared. The next night, Alex couldn't stop thinking about it, so he went back again, and this time it was raining and the fog was even thicker. He saw fresh, muddy footprints on the ground, leading straight to the broken arch, and even though his heart started beating fast, he followed them. When he reached the arch, he froze, because the woman was standing there, her dress old and torn, her face pale and broken, her eyes dark and empty, and her feet not touching the ground. Alex slowly stepped back, but suddenly he felt something behind him, and when he turned around, he saw a tall figure with no face, its body twisted and its hands long and cold, and before Alex could run, it grabbed his arm tightly, stopping him from screaming. The woman slowly raised her hand and pointed at him, whispering in a cold voice, "Find him." And at that moment, the air became freezing cold, and a horrible smell like wet soil and dead flowers filled the place, and Alex felt his feet sinking into the ground as if the earth itself was pulling him down. Somehow, with all his strength, Alex broke free and ran toward the cliffs near the sea, with strong wind blowing and thunder crashing, his heart racing as he ran until he fell to the ground. When he slowly turned back, he saw the bride and the faceless figure standing far away near the cemetery gate, just watching him, and the bride's veil moved slightly, revealing her cracked pale face and an unnatural wide smile as she whispered, "You belong here." The next morning, Alex Mercer was gone, and despite searching, people only found his camera near the cemetery. And since then, locals say that on dark, stormy nights, a bride in a torn white dress can be seen standing under the broken arch, and sometimes a man stands beside her, not moving, not speaking, just staring as if he can never leave.